the fast 5 things you need to know. We'll start your day off swirly, it's the toast. I sound amazing.
Welcome back to the toast and happy Monday. While it is technically Monday, of course.
For us, it's different. This Monday is unlike other Mondays.
A little sweetness to it, you know? Chag Sameach, everyone.
It's a broken up week for our girls because Rosh Hashanah starts tonight, which is the Jewish New Year. It's one of the high holidays, as they're called. So we are off tomorrow and Wednesday, not to start this episode like on a negative note.
So negative.
But it just does change the tenor of this Monday.
And I feel like around this time of year, we spend so much time on the podcast talking about the upcoming holidays. It's like a big time for the Jewish people. The beginning of Q4, we have our New Year, Rosh Hashanah, followed by one of our, our Day of Atonement, Yom Kippur, one of the worst days ever. And I feel like we're always talking about it. But now that we're both in our like maternal era, a lot of like the Yom Kippur dread doesn't apply to us because you don't have to fast.
What do you mean us?
I'm nursing. You don't have to fast.
You don't
and
not
the thing
have
is,
to
if you,
fast.
I actually think we have a lot of toasters who are Rebbitzins, like wife of rabbis. And I'm sure like you could ask your husband, like, do nursing women have to, and they would say that I do have to fast. But the thing is like, I'm not. Like, I literally can't.
So what's your plan? Like to plan to not like waking up, having breakfast, or like going through as much of the day as you can. And like when you can't do it anymore, giving up.
Like, it has been my understanding. I'm responsible for feeding a growing human being. I don't think God would want me to spend the whole day fasting. I don't need a rabbi or anyone like to tell me that. Yeah, it's been my thought process up until this point. Like, I'm just straight up not fasting.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I am straight up not fasting.
Of course you're
I'm
not
not
fasting.
even like going through as much of the day to see, because when I don't eat and I don't drink or I don't have coffee, like it gives me a headache, and like I'm not getting a headache right
Jackie,
now.
it's not even a question. Like, don't be a martyr.
No, I'm not. That's why I haven't mentioned Yom Kippur, because I'm not really dreading it that much. And actually the other thing that we do for Yom Kippur, which is turn our phones off completely, I am so looking forward to. I'm so sick of my phone. It's making me sick from the inside out. I'm so sick of it. And it's like funny because it's like technically I could turn my phone off whenever. But like I can't, because I have to talk to my family who I love. And if they're not turning their phones off, like neither can I.
Of course.
But I'm really looking forward to that part.
100%. Last year at this time, I was like in the throes of first trimester nausea. So I obviously was not fasting, so much so I actually had a couple crackers in my purse and I ate them in the bathroom at shul. I felt so bad. But like I was just doing what I had to do to survive at that point. Like if you've been there, you know. And I feel like God was like, it's totally fine. But this upcoming holiday, first we have Rosh Hashanah, which is the Jewish New Year. It's obviously one of our best holidays. Yeah. No dread. You know, I love it. We're actually hosting tonight. We're going all out. I have to go to the florist after this. Like I'm being such a mom. Like, now that I have a kid, like I can't fuck around. You have to make
holiday special.
No paper plates.
Oh God, no. Oh
God, honey, no. If you're gonna drink, I'd rather you do it in the house.
Oh God, no.
No paper plates, no paper cups, no paper nothing.
Oh God, no. Like that's not
even like fancy plastic.
No. Are you crazy?
No. Home goods. We brought out the good home goods.
Maybe night 2. We could talk.
I'm not hosting
about
night two. I'm not hosting 2 nights in a row. That's
my
nuts.
chef is hosting me both nights, which is really nice of her.
Oh, well, that's huge of Olivia.
Yeah. She does one night, I do the other night, but like, what am I doing right now? Even though I did host yesterday. I just want to say I hosted yesterday for a football.
Different. Less dishes. You're not like seated.
Yeah. No, we had like a pargy, like snacky affair, made some fresh grilled cheeses on sourdough. It was really parch.
Speaking of sourdough, there has been a huge revelation in Ben's sourdough journey. And I feel like now I can speak really openly. Last week, I was like saying to Jackie, and I said on the podcast, but I was couching it nicely. I'm like, his bread sucks. And he was so, proud, almost to the point of like his ego got in his way of his own starter. And I was really of the mind that like if he had used more mature starter, his breads, and we just like couldn't figure out why his loaf wasn't rising well. And to be honest, when I got home after the show on Friday, there had been a loaf taken out of the oven. We were letting it rest. When I got home, I was just like poking around at it. I didn't touch it. I picked it up. Jackie, it felt like a cinder block. I'm like, there is cement inside this loaf. Like, it was so crazy. We opened it up. It was the densest. You couldn't really cut it. It wasn't edible. We threw it out. And I had to sit him down and say, listen, I know you're like a prideful person, but it's really not working for me. You need fresh starter.
Yeah. So then he called me, told me changes he was going to make to his starter. I was feeling hopeful about that. But then I asked him, like, what's your process on cooking day? Because he goes to me, he's like, I have my fresh starter. This was on Friday night and you guys were going out that night. And so it was probably like 6 o'clock. And he was like, I mixed like a fresh loaf and doing my stretch and folds with my new starter, like feeling good. I'm like, wait, are you going to wake up at 6 a.m. and be doing shapings? Like, when are you going to shape this thing? And he was like, no, I do the stretch and folds and then I put it in the fridge and then I take it out in the morning and I bake it. I'm like, well, it's not bulk fermenting. Like, it's not rising.
Right. So we were sitting around wondering, picking our noses, why isn't Ben's loaf rising? And it's because we actually were skipping the step where we rise
You were skipping the whole thing.
Yeah, we found a huge flaw. Honestly, another enormous knock in ChatGPT's column, because Ben has been following ChatGPT for sourdough to a T, and it made sense. It's like a methodical scientific thing. They completely left out that step. He's no longer really being guided by Chat, and it's a huge loss for me for Chat. Like, Chat is sucking it up recently.
No, I'm in shock. So he left the bowl on the counter while you guys went out. When you came home, probably like around 1, so that was more bulk fermenting than a loaf of his had ever done. He put it in the fridge.
It's perfect. I had a piece this morning.
Right. And it's only going to get better from here. We'll find the exact schedule that works for him. But when he told me he was starting a loaf at like 5 p.m., you can sometimes start a loaf at like 8 or 9 p.m. if you're going to let it rise overnight. The timing kind of works. But 5 p.m., I'm like, are you going to set an alarm for 3 a.m.? What are you doing?
And you know what? I feel so vindicated. Even though I wasn't right about what was wrong, I knew something was wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why they weren't getting bigger. That's when the gluten develops. That's when the magic of the sourdough happens, when it's just like fermenting.
And honestly, I'm such a good wife for like even indulging in those first 2 loaves. Like, they were disgusting. Now that I can like really speak freely, disgusting.
Yeah, I'm very excited for him. And this is what it takes. Like, it's not, even if you have plenty of experts and
right.
It just, every loaf is different. Everyone's kitchen temperature, everything is different. So I'm glad he's on a good path.
Yeah, so that was like a huge celebration this weekend. We also celebrated a wedding this weekend. We were at a wedding Friday and Saturday night of one of our top tier swirlies. She's probably like the #1 listener to this show. She's probably listening right now on her way to her honeymoon.
Yeah.
Jackie's like oldest friend from
She's
camp.
my
who's
oldest
now just
friend
like,
in the world, Margot Lewin. We talk about her all the time.
She's like your friend, obviously, but I feel like now she's like a family friend. She's friends with all the sisters individually. Like,
for sure, as she's been for a while, because we have 20 plus years of friendship, 25 years to be exact.
She's definitely like the oldest friend
in the family.
Mm-hmm. She's the best. It was such a great wedding. She's like, you know, she's like everybody's biggest cheerleader. She's like that friend who's like super positive, always shows up for you, like always. And so everybody gave that to her. Like, everything she puts into the world, she like gets out. It was just like such a happy weekend. And I haven't been to a wedding in a while. Real, you know, mom's night out. I took a couple of shots.
Hey, speaking of weddings, we dropped a Patreon on Friday all about weddings, because we were so inspired by Claudia and Ben's love and their wedding anniversary. And we did a Q&A all about our weddings in general, like budgets.
Our thoughts on the industry.
Our thoughts on trends. And it was a really fun episode. I think we've got a part 2 coming, because there was so much more to discuss. We were having so much fun. So it's kind of like wedding season right now.
Yes.
Around here.
I don't know if you've seen, but like people are begging for a part 2.
I mean, I really enjoyed it, and I was looking at the questions, and there were still so many more questions. So let's do it. We'll get on the schedule.
And it's worth mentioning that you and I are once again like borderline matching.
We are so simpatico.
I'm wearing this this knit set. Guess where it's from?
I don't know.
I'll give you a clue.
Okay.
We actually recently went to one of these stores in person together.
Gap.
Yes. Low key, everyone's sleeping on the Gap. I got like some good, in the Hamptons, there's a Gap. And we were just like, okay, let's go to the Gap. And I got some really good like t-shirts, you know, just like good basic white t-shirts. So I went on the website to buy some more. And I just, you know, dilly-dallied. I don't know if they like do this as a marketing thing. It's like, oh, everything is 75% off. You know, this sweater was 3 cents. Like, everything is just slashed. And you know what? Because I'm just not investing in like expensive pieces at my current size. Shout out to the Gap. Making clothes for real women.
I have an order in at the Gap, a couple of maternity pairs of pants, because I have these one pair of maternity pajamas that are from the Gap from like my first pregnancy, and I was wearing them the other day. I actually wore them to the movies. It was pajama pants with it, like, but they're navy blue, so they were fine. And I was like, I should get more maternity pants because I really need that. They had really cute stuff at the Gap, so I'm waiting for my order. I'll let you know how it goes.
We're just a couple of Gapping girls.
Not an ad.
No. But open to sponsorship as always.
Per usual. No, I'm wearing the Roller Rabbit set, our sponsor. That our sponsor.
Oh, I have that set too.
This is the
I wore that the other day.
This is the one you wore the other day. Yeah.
Who wore it best?
Sound off in the comments.
Okay, I have to tell you. So I'm a part of this like TikTok conspiracy theory. I totally forgot to tell you.
Is it about Bruno? Because he's still not here. Where is Bruno?
So on Saturday night, I'll wait for you to be done texting.
I just need to make sure. Because when I came up to the studio, I hadn't seen Bruno all morning. I think Zac might have put him in the crate, so I'm just texting to confirm. Make sure I don't need to go canvas the area.
So I'm a part of a TikTok conspiracy theory. I posted on Saturday night. You know, I was going out for the night, so I was like making content. And I ended up wearing this bag that I got like maybe a year ago. And I've never worn it just because like I got it when I was like pregnant. And I didn't. It's my black mini Kelly. So I did like a little unboxing because it was still in the box and everything. And I posted it just being like, unboxing this bag. You know, that's what people do on TikTok. They like share their bags.
For sure. But I started to see some weird stuff. I saw two girls post the exact same video. I was going to send it to you and say, what's going on? But
oh, so you are also a part of the conspiracy theory.
I approached it on my own, and then I saw a third girl who I don't follow. Actually, the two girls, I don't even follow them. And then the third girl who I also don't follow was unboxing an Hermes bag. But it was a different one. I could tell it was going to be bigger, and I moved on with my life. I didn't know who she was.
So, no, I unboxed Mini Kelly and two other, Danielle Bernstein and Acquired Style, like NYC girlies. Also, I think they're both engaged, so they were talking about like their bridal bags.
They had the same caption saying, my dream bag for my bridal era. And
oh, that's weird.
The same exact bridal era dream bag.
So people are like kind of looping me into, okay, maybe it's like more so about them than it is about me. But people are like, the comments were like, what is going on, all three girls? And I was like,
I didn't see
found myself in the middle. They think it's like Hermes sending us PR. Lol. I just want to clear the air. Like, I have no connection. I mean, I obviously know these other two girls just from like being, you know, a New Yorker, but I have no connection to them. There's no conspiracy. I have to say, I did see Danielle Bernstein unboxing, and I feel like maybe when I was then going into my closet to get my bag, I was like, oh, I should do what she did. Like,
for sure.
Unbox. Like, it was in my brain because I just recently had watched hers. Yeah. But I just want to say there's no connection.
Acquired said dream bridal purse. We wore what said unboxing my dream bridal era bag. But then in the, what?
I know. So I just want to say, like, it's probably more like conspiracy about them than it is about me.
Yeah, I'm not worried about
it.
But
I definitely like had the idea in my brain because I had seen one of their videos, like just scrolling, like and that's just what people do.
Yeah. No, I think for the two of them, it's just like parallel thinking. That's just really so strange within like 2 days of each other.
And then I copied.
And then both of them came on my algorithm. No, I can't. You didn't post yours to Reels, did you?
No, that's why you're not familiar with my.
That's why I'm like, you're not involved.
You're working with limited information.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the conspiracy?
Well, they're trying to figure out, like, well, all three girls posted three. Well,
stop.
Two, but no, Jackie, I'm telling you, the comments on my video are like, what's going on? What's going on? Everybody thinks there's a conspiracy. I'm telling you guys. Tell Jackie. Tell Jackie. I'll read it to you. I swear.
Send me screenshots of the comment section.
No, I'll just read it to you right now. Opening up. Okay, there's my bag. Ready? Did every influencer get a mini Kelly today? I love your Kelly, Hermes.
Well, that's the best comment.
Why is everybody unboxing one of these today? Oh, another comment. This is not related, but worth mentioning. Girl, are you on Ozempic?
No, thanks, queen.
Is everyone getting a Kelly now?
Do I need a Kelly mini? I think so.
Oh, and then somebody called me Tankalish. Not fucking cool. Allie Jansen.
Even I'm not allowed to. Even I've rolled it back, Allie.
Didn't Acquired Style just do the same unboxing today? Did everyone get the same bag on the same day? Where's mine?
No, if only it worked like that.
So just saying, like, they are talking about me and they are including me. And then I got tagged in a couple of videos being like, did anybody see Danielle Bernstein, Acquired Style, and Claudia? Yeah, they are including me.
They're including you in like the green screen conspiracy theory videos.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just wanted to clear up that there's nothing going on.
Well, thank you so much for that.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
I hope you enjoyed your evening with your mini Kelly.
I did. It was a little too mini. I couldn't put my phone in there. And you know me, I have like my big like MagSafe.
Got gear.
I've got the iPhone Pro Max. I've got an Octobuddy magnetic thing on the end and like a little, if you guys can hear, a little wristlet. My phone's not fitting in any bag.
Got it. Bruno is in his crate, so let the rumors live another day.
Well, Bruno's crate, actually a cool thing about your house, and it was really smart, is that you had Bruno's crate because the crate is so ugly. So when you were like doing renovations on your house, there was like some empty space under the staircase, like where Harry Potter lived.
We built it.
And they just like carved out a crate. And so Bruno's crate is like in the wall. It's actually really sick. If the house ever collapsed, like he's in trouble.
He's never in his crate, except for right now.
Ben calls Bruno Harry Potter because
That's so
he
cute.
lives under the staircase. That was low-key so crazy of his aunt and uncle.
That he lives under the
Harry.
staircase. I should actually like make a cool video showing Bruno's crate. It's kind of like a
You
cool
should.
feature. I could see it like, popping
Going
off.
viral. Being like, a really cool thing that we did when we built our house. People are always doing
you guys,
that.
If you see me doing that video, like don't question it. Just support
Just like
me.
and subscribe.
And and share, get the shares up and like, let's see if it has legs. Okay.
It definitely does. I see that all the time. And I actually always get inspired, like if I ever buy a house.
Yeah. You have like a bunch of saved of like random shit you do.
Mm-hmm. People are always like making the most out of the space under the stairs.
As you should. We've made the most out of the space under our stairs. We have a bathroom. We have a powder room.
Yeah, you really did. I've seen people do like big storage, like
we have
things.
Then we also have a storage closet. Has like strollers. Yeah, it has a lot of like baby gear in there.
Interesting.
Very interesting stuff going on.
The stories are
Meh.
Oh, okay, so we don't need to like dive in.
No, we don't need to like run right in. We can
What else
continue
up?
to do what we do because I guess we're not going to do what we do again till Thursday.
Oh my God, that sucks for everyone else.
I know, sorry. And you guys don't have like a party New Year to celebrate, but
it's kind of like one man's trash is another man's treasure. Like we get 2 days off of work and everybody suffers. I'm sorry.
yeah, I am sorry. But we have Patreon. There's 2 new episodes already, and we're going to drop the 3rd wedding episode
This week.
Part
Maybe we'll
2.
drop it on Rosh Hashanah.
Yeah, so that you guys have a little something.
Let's give them something to talk about.
What's Ben making for dinner?
Oh my God. Okay. I literally had to like have a chat with him this morning.
You had to chat to him?
Yeah, I had to pull him for a chat because I like sense him getting overwhelmed. And like this happens every time we host. It's like 6:59 and he's freaking. So I said, I'm like, don't do too much. Like, it's okay to outsource. Like, you can get the appetizers from the kosher grocer, like pre-made. You don't have to make everything. And he's like, no, I know, I agree. He just like is placating me. I just know it's going to be hell. Because he's like taking out all of our platters. He's like, oh, this would be a good one for the sashimi. Sashimi?
Sashimi for Rosh Hashanah.
Ben's dad is vegetarian. His sister Maddie's gluten and dairy free. So we have like a lot of specifications.
The sashimi.
And like I'm bringing out the folding table. Like you just know shit's getting wild when the folding table is.
Okay, so what is he making in addition to sashimi?
He made the brisket yesterday. So like the big main piece just needs to be like thrown in the oven.
Yeah.
He's making an orzo.
Love. As discussed.
We did outsource the chicken soup from the kosher grocer, but he insists on putting it on the stove and like re-seasoning it.
Fine.
Okay, fine.
Fine.
Mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
which is I suggested outsourcing mashed potatoes because it's so hard to make mashed potatoes. What else is he making? Oh, an apple cinnamon
Kugel?
dip or something. Yeah, but not kugel, but like a dip of sorts. I don't know. It's just, I can't go. I have to stay out of the house today. It's crazy in there.
I understand.
And the annoying thing about hosting when you have an open concept kitchen, people don't talk about this enough. Like open concept kitchens, like low key suck because by the time everybody arrives, everything has to be clean. Meanwhile, it's like I'm in the throes.
Bring back walls.
Bring back
Build
walls.
the wall. Build the wall.
I love your walls, house. Like, where are walls? Actually, like, I'm like, Ben, we have to have everything spotless because when you're in the throes of hosting, your kitchen is insane.
I know.
But our stupid open fucking concept.
No,
Ugh.
like, whatever happened to rooms?
I believe it was RuPaul said it best. Bring back my walls.
Yeah, I'm putting walls up. I'm building a wall.
Yeah. Build the wall.
Build that wall.
Should we rage bait and make that the title?
100%.
People are going to be like, what are those two freaks talking about again today?
No, I love that for us. Unless it's like, I love your walls. Kitchen.
House. Yeah, like something. I love your walls. General contractor.
We'll talk later, but definitely we've got something. Something to do with the walls.
Jackie, let's give them something to talk about.
Like these four walls that came down around us.
I'm going to stop you right there because I want to sing the chorus.
Go ahead.
Ready? Must have been something sent me out of my head with the words so lyrical. Not what I meant, but now I wait for a break in the silence, 'cause it's all that you left. Just me and these fools again. That song is so fucking amazing.
Yeah. Really. Really beautiful.
Kind of added to like my karaoke repertoire. I have like a list of songs on my phone because like when I get drunk, I like
Add
forget
it.
what songs it. Yeah.
Do it now.
People are gonna be like, is she playing Four Walls by Miley Cyrus?
If they even know what it is, if they're even educated enough.
Where oh, here. Four Walls.
I just feel like maybe your karaoke crowd like won't know it. You know, I can't see the Taylors knowing that song.
Well, so it's a lot of the like places I frequent, and I'm glad you bring up the Taylors that have karaoke, they're like gay bars. And I don't know if like the gay community really messes with like early Miley.
Yeah. No, but it wasn't even a knock on the gay community. I just meant like even if you went to like duets.
Right. Like in
like the
Murray
people
Hill.
that you would go with, like your usual karaoke crew, I don't think that they mess with her, like the Taylors. Like no shade to the Taylors.
They definitely don't mess with.
I think that would be a point of pride for them that they don't know that song.
Yeah.
And that's just how it just shows that like different people like can be friends, like even with through their differences.
And something that doesn't get spoken about enough is like Taylor Strecker and I's generational difference. Like she is 11 years older than me, and it's insane because she looks insane for her age. But like every now and then, mostly when we're at a restaurant and she pulls out her glasses like to read the menu, I'm reminded of like how far apart we are in age.
But you're also
and it always makes me feel better.
You're an old soul.
Correct. I've always been drawn to an older crowd.
Yeah. She's just very mature for her age.
That is what they say about me.
Yeah, while also being young.
At heart, of course, and physically looking. Yes. It's hard to... I cover a lot of bases.
It's true. She's ageless.
I'm just going to say I really am ageless.
Yeah. I could see people like, if they didn't know you that well, not knowing what age you are, you know?
Yeah,
you being
1000%.
one of those people that like, is she in her 20s? Is she in her 40s?
Excuse me? So I actually went to a baby shower yesterday, and we brought Ruby, because it's a baby shower. And oh my God, everybody was like, oh, Ruby. And someone was like, is that your baby? I think they thought I was like, obviously like the baby's older sister, you know? And that made me feel good.
Yeah, or like the babysitter.
Sure, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we got stuck in so much traffic going to the baby shower because we got stuck in the Mexican Day Parade. I obviously didn't know my people were congregating, or I would have been on a float. And I'm actually insulted to have not been asked to be the Grand Marshal of the La Parade.
That's rude.
Mm-hmm. But it was actually, when you get like close to the avenue where the parade is happening, every Sunday in like the fall and spring, it's like the Greek Orthodox parade. And you see people when you get close, like walking to the parade, and they're all like dressed in their, you know, nationalities, garb, flags around, and it's really cute.
It is.
The traffic, not so much, but yeah, I went to a party yesterday.
It's crazy that they just like have parades in the middle of the city and they just like shut it down.
And I have to say, it is the worst part about living here. Like every Sunday, it's a gorgeous day. You want to go somewhere? Good luck.
There's a parade for that.
It's uptown. It's downtown. It's everywhere.
I'm sorry you went through that, but
that's okay.
Shall we get into the stories?
I guess.
The Fast 5 stories you need to know.
That are brought to you by Audible's original Pride and Prejudice.
Ooh.
The Audible original Pride and Prejudice is an intimate performance that will have you falling in love with the Jane Austen classic all over again. So Pride and Prejudice stars a full cast, including Marissa Abella from Industry, as Elizabeth Bennet, Harris Dickinson from Baby Girl and Crawdads, as Mr. Darcy, plus Marianne Jean-Baptiste, Will Poulter, Bill Nighy, and Glenn Close as Lady Catherine de Bourgh. Marissa Abella brings you inside the stubborn and complicated mind of Elizabeth Bennet as she navigates family expectations, societal pressure, and her own misconceptions when she meets the enigmatic Mr. Darcy. This new adaptation...
Are you obsessed with this ad?
I am. By the way, it's Audible. They obviously contracted me/us for our voices and our accents.
For our voice work.
This new adaptation is a vibrant and modern, with an original new score by Grammy-nominated composer. So whether you're fresh to Pride and Prejudice or you want to revisit a cherished favorite, you're in for a new and delightful listening experience. Before enemies to lovers, there was Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy. Pride and Prejudice is globally recognized as one of the greatest romance novels ever written, and it's getting a facelift thanks to Audible. Listen to the new Pride and Prejudice at audible.com/Jane Austen. That's audible.com/Jane Austen. Today's episode is also brought to you by the Game Time app. The Game Time app gives you the advantage back to the fans. It's a hack for unlocking amazing tickets and experiences in just a few taps, super easy to use, and with the Game Time guarantee, that means you can trust you're going to get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best possible price. Fees are also always included, so what you see is what you pay, which is kind of like this revolutionary feature when it comes to the ticketing industry. I think we've all been to a place where we find tickets that we like, and by the time we get to check out, the price is nearly doubled with all these hidden fees. Well, it's all there for you with Game Time. The fees are included, so you're going to know your total up front. There are no surprise fees at checkout. They also offer zone deals, so you're going to save even more when you choose a section and and you then let Game Time choose the seats for you. They're also offering a seat view. You're going to get a panoramic view from your seat in the app before you buy. They have the lowest price guarantee, or they will credit you 110% of the difference. So they're walking the walk and talking the talk. They have Game Time ticket coverage. So it is covered your purchase with the most flexible customer service policy in the ticketing industry. So take the guesswork out of buying concert tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code TOAST for $20 off your first purchase for concert tickets, comedy, theater, sporting events. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code TOAST, T-O-A-S-T, for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today. Today's episode is also brought to you by Roback. Let's take a second to talk about Roback because they just launched something new, and it's one of those drops that's really just going to make you clean out your entire closet and start over. It's called the Vista Collection. It is their first ever crack at leggings, and they did not miss. So I feel like leggings is a very delicate balance. It's almost like an equation where you need to reach softness, compression, I don't know what the word is for like being held in. Their leggings are buttery soft. You sometimes feel like you're not even wearing pants. They're high-waisted, and I just feel like if you're not making leggings that go up to your nipple, like they just don't make them, They're high-waisted, they are supportive, but they do not like compress your ability to breathe. They hit a rare balance between structured and flexible. They don't slide down. They don't cut you off in a weird place. They're extremely flattering. They come in 3 core colors: black, flag blue, which is like a purpley blue color, and a really nice soft green that's perfect for this time of year. But they didn't just drop leggings. They added a couple of pieces to wear with your leggings, like matching bra tops, layering pieces. You can throw on a full set with a half zip or a jacket. You'll feel pulled together. So whether you're working out, running errands, or hopping on a flight, this is the kind of outfit that covers all the bases without looking like you didn't try. So if you're looking for a reset for fall, something that's functional, flattering, and just easy, check out the Vista Collection from Roback. It's one of those pieces that quietly becomes your favorite. And we do still have an active code with Roback. They always offer a generous 20% off your first order through the end of this week with code TOAST, T-O-A-S-T, Roback, R-H-O-B-A-C-K. That'll get you 20% off your first order through the end of this week when you go to roback.com, code T-O-A-S-T.
Thank you, T-U-R-T.
You're welcome.
Our first story, some football news. Lots of football on yesterday. I watched a lot of football. As I said, I hosted, and then last night when I got into bed, I just needed something mindless, so I turned on the Chiefs game. But there was a lot going on in the world of football. Plus, I finished my football documentary, so I was just immersed in that world.
Who did the Chiefs play?
The Chiefs played the Giants.
Did they win?
The Chiefs did win. They eked it out in the fourth quarter. I went to bed in the middle of the fourth quarter. It was just all taking too long.
Football games are so long.
It was really long. And especially in the Cowboys documentary, they kept being like, you play for 60 minutes. You got to give it all 60 minutes. I'm like, let's get real. It's 3 hours.
3 hours.
Okay, but thanks. The Chiefs did win. They were stinking it up, but then they got it together. And now they're 2-1 as opposed, like they were 2-0, could have gone 3-0. And now the Giants are 3-0.
Oh, you mean 0-3?
Yeah.
3-0 is really different than 0-3.
Yeah,
right. 0-3. But okay, that's so Giants.
That is so Giants. They actually have a new guy on the team. He's a little one. Like, he's a shorty. And
Russell?
No, like a catcher and a runner.
A catcher and a runner. Yeah, a catcher in the ride.
He was doing amazing things. He scored 1 touchdown. He did a backflip in the end zone. Like, that's an athlete.
Okay. It's so crazy when people do that. Like, yeah, it really speaks to their athletic abilities.
It also, like, makes me really nervous because, like, you could get injured. And, like, is that how you would want to go out?
Like, you got injured on the job, but not doing your actual job, just celebrating.
I know. And it's like, when you do things in a helmet, I don't know how they wear those helmets all the time. Like, to do a backflip in a helmet is a crazy thing to do. It's so heavy.
Yeah, but I guess it's better than doing it not in a helmet.
No, but like I just feel like the physics of it, like it's
the center of gravity is shifted.
It's weighing you down. But anyways, this man was a real athlete. His last name was like Skibidoop or something like that.
Skibidoop papa. Yeah, boom, 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 boom.
But major news for the girlies was that Olivia Culpo took her baby daughter Colette to her first football game to watch her dad, Christian McCaffrey, slay the house down boots on the field.
So I watched Olivia Culpo. She did like a get ready with me on TikTok. And it's so funny because like I relate to her, even though she's like a couple of weeks behind me, like we're very much at the same phase and she's still like exclusively breastfeeding while going back to work. And she was making a TikTok and she was wearing this outfit and she was like, oh, my jeans are so tight. And she wore this like big red leather coat. She's in California.
Yeah.
And she's just like, I know everyone is going to be like, why are you wearing that coat? It's too hot. But she's like, I just like hate my stomach, so I need to cover it. Like, which is so crazy because I see her and I'm like, how does she look like that? And for her, she like hates herself. I'm like, how are we living on the same planet?
There's really nothing more annoying than when you are dressed and obviously you have some insecurities, whether you're pregnant or you're postpartum or you're just like feeling insecure. So like,
or you're just alive.
So you like wear something that's not perfect for the climate.
Weather.
And then someone who knows you and knows that you like can look at the weather.
Someone named Ben, yeah.
Someone named Zac says, aren't you going to be hot in that?
No.
Like
no, I completely agree. I just experienced this with the wedding.
I just experienced it too. And the last time I experienced it was a few years ago. And it took a few years. I guess he forgot the lesson a few years ago when I literally just did Charlie and it was like August here. But like, I don't give a fuck. Like I'm not showing my arms.
Okay, so like literally on Saturday night, I wore like a jumpsuit. It was long sleeve and it was the Saturday night of the wedding was like this after party. So it was like in a club. It was very like warm. And I knew wearing a long sleeve jumpsuit like,
I have a brain.
I knew like I would be warm. So I planned ahead. I brought a fan. And Ben was like, don't you want to wear something? Like as if I have multiple options. No, like shut up.
As if it hadn't crossed your mind. As if you don't think about these things
you
all
think I
want
to be in this like black tarp? Okay.
No, so then that was right after I had Charlie and I got like, I was also very hormonal, but I was like very upset. I'm like, I have nothing to wear. Like, this is what of course I know it's hot. Like I have a brain and 2 eyes.
Yeah. No, it's so annoying.
And then the other day he said something like that again. I'm like, this is all that fits me right now.
It's such an annoying thing to say. I totally agree.
So I feel for Olivia Culpo. If anybody said anything about her jacket, seriously, jail for you.
And by the way, she looked amazing.
She looked adorable. Colette was adorable on the field, kissing daddy, and he won. Must be nice
that's
to
my
win.
team right there. I know. As a 49ers fan, I'm quite used to it.
Yeah, but you know, like for her first game.
Yeah. And she was breastfeeding in the suite, like slay.
No, such a slay. And then also, Travi got fined yesterday for an obscene gesture during the game. I believe that at one point...
Was this a gesture?
No, I think he went like this, like, you know, like...
Did he?
Suck on that. Yeah.
That is obscene.
Yeah, he got fined $14,000.
That's like a lot of money.
Yeah. How much let me watch the video. How much do fines usually cost?
I feel like my only real reference is Mark Cuban like saying the F word on like an NBA after show and saying like, I'm gonna say it again and double it for charity or something like, and it was $25,000. So
got it. Okay, so that's like just what they like to do. And where do these fines go? They should all go to charity.
Well, I think that the network gets fined from like, you know, the Parents Association.
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking of, I forgot. I wanted to share. Last week we had the conversation, like, if you were the first lady, what would your, like, nonpartisan issue be? And mine would obviously be mothers against drunk driving.
Right. And mine would obviously be reading.
Literacy,
yes. Like, increasing library. Very Eleanor Roosevelt. Building out the libraries, bringing...
Go, Ellie. Go, Ellie.
It's your birthday. Go, Ellie.
Go, Ellie. Go, Ellie. Yeah,
it's
I
funny
think those are good ones.
How people like know us better than we know ourselves.
I know.
It's nice, but it's they can obviously pinpoint the things that are important to us. But just for me, it just all feels so vast. Like, what is important to me?
Everything.
They're like, no, reading.
Yeah, reading. That's a great one.
That is a great one. Someone should do that. Beef up the libraries. I think that
it's been done.
It could always be done more.
Of course. And it's so funny that we were talking about it because I told you all we watch these days is Ina. It's like on in the background. And there was an episode where Ina goes to the White House to do like the garden that was like Michelle Obama's thing, like eating healthy. And I guess she planted this like huge vegetable garden for the community in the Rose Garden. And Ina went and like, you know, chefed it up with the White House chef.
So cool.
Yeah. And it was like kind of perfect because I was just thinking about like what my platform would be. And so if I had to have like somebody come, Mothers Against, I'd have like Sam Hunt come.
Karen Huger.
Like you would have Reese Witherspoon come.
Yeah, I would also love to like do some classroom readings. I think I would be really good at that.
Of course. But like I was thinking like if Ina had an episode, like what episode would mine be? And mine would be like, yeah, it's me and Sam Hunt and Bella Hadid.
Talking to the youths.
Scaring straight.
Yeah. And that's who you would use, not like victims.
Well, yeah, but that's less, you know, showy.
Buzzy. I understand. Are you ready for our next story? Mm-hmm. Speaking of this, Lurd is having a release party for The Life of a Showgirl. It is headed to theaters. If you understood that sentence, congratulations. You are a top student at Toast University.
Yeah, Jackie's obviously having a hard time with the words today.
No, I'm saying, speaking of this, Lurd is having a release party. If you get that sentence, you are top 5% of Toast University students.
So we just talked about how like the rollout for this album has been kind of quiet. She's not doing the usual rounds. And she must have heard us and she said, hold on, I'm releasing a movie in theaters.
In theaters, October 3rd to 5th. It is a dazzling soiree, only in cinemas. You'll get to see the exclusive world premiere of the music video for her new single, The Fate of Ophelia. That's the first single. Along with never before seen behind the scenes footage of how we made it, cut by cut, explanations of what inspired this music, and the brand new lyric videos from my new album, The Life of a Showgirl. Looks like it's time to brush off that Eras Tour outfit or orange cardigan. Tickets are on sale now. Dancing is optional, but very much encouraged.
So I want to speak openly and I want to speak freely, and I don't want to hear from toxic Swifties regarding this. Selling tickets to the viewing of a lyric video,
multiple lyric videos,
should be
a crime.
A crime. I'm sorry. Like, that's crazy. Now,
like the Better Business Bureau needs to look into this.
I'm sorry. I don't even watch lyric videos on YouTube. Like, that's crazy. Like, to make a whole filmed event in theaters for one music video, behind the scenes crap that like was left on the cutting room floor, and 2 lyric videos. Personally, I probably will wait till it's available on demand to watch, just because like it's hard to get to the movies for me these days. And like I just went to see Downton Abbey, and like I don't know if I can. And it just doesn't feel like dazzling
like a
enough.
Movie that feels like a real movie. Exactly.
Yeah, and I know Taylor does, like there's, she has a reason for everything. And the last time she did this movie, you know, she cuts out the movie studios and it's so good for the movie theater. She works directly with AMC. So she's helping local theaters. We love. Just in terms of like the content, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying for me personally, where I'm at in my life, like I will be waiting to watch it on demand.
You're not like getting up and getting out to go see some
and getting
videos.
Dressed in my Eras Tour outfit. I'm not.
I do want, of course this sounds like a big nothing burger. I do want to give her the benefit of the doubt because she's not someone that phones it in. Like it's never like, oh, this was like a nothing. Like everything is always like the most. There's so much work. There's so much thought that goes into it. want to imagine that she's really undersold whatever it is. But I also a few weeks ago had seen like a TikTok video theory of a girl saying that like based on the runtime of Life of a Showgirl, it's the same. It's pretty short, like for an album. It's the same runtime as a movie, and they thought the whole album would be a movie. And so I thought
like a visual Lemonade type of thing,
or yeah, like Miley something beautiful, whatever.
Miley's thing,
yeah, like where it's like all the songs go into. Even I guess that Kelsey Ballerini album was like that, where it was like 5 music videos
rolling up the welcome mat
blended into one. And it's like a movie. So when she was doing stuff in theaters, I was like, oh, so it'll be like a movie. And I do kind of have this like high expectation of that's what it will be. I mean, when I hear the word lyric video, like I do feel sad. But I'm gonna give a little. I'm not going, but I feel like there has to be more than at this.
Right?
Yeah.
And by the way, I hope you're right. I'm not being a hater. I would genuinely love to be wrong. And there are theories that like there's, the whole thing is a music video about Travis, and then the behind the scenes is her directing Travis. I would love that. Like maybe I would go to the theater for that. But like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's not giving. But then I've also seen rumors that like she has said that the promo for Life of a Showgirl is going to be like bigger, most promo for an album that's ever been. So like, I don't know if she's waiting.
But it's in 5 days.
I don't know if she's waiting till it comes out, because I actually appreciate that. Like, don't promote something I can't listen to. Don't get me excited. Don't waste my time.
Agreed.
Don't send me somewhere where there's nothing to consume. Like, I want to know about it when I can go and do it. So like, maybe waiting till after the album comes out to really hit us with stuff.
Also, I've seen somebody pointing out that like The Fate of Ophelia is obviously like a Shakespearean reference, and her first big hit, Love Story, Romeo and Juliet, is quite Shakespearean, and this is like sort of the full circle. She started out this hopeless romantic, she went on this crazy journey. Now The Fate of Ophelia is like more about the love story that she ended up finding, and like maybe the whole movie is very Travis coded. That's what people are saying. Like
maybe, but then wouldn't it be like The Fate of Juliet? If it was like,
well, I'm sure she'd explain why it's Ophelia, not Juliet, because Ophelia has a job probably, and Juliet doesn't.
Well,
or something,
and Juliet dies.
Also not good.
Also not the way that you want to kick things off.
You want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm very excited for the album, but this is what's happening.
Right. We all are participating in different ways.
Agreed. And she likes that, and she said that on New Heights.
She did.
So if
Jackie
you don't
loved
like
that
it,
she said that.
If you don't like it, take it up with Lurd, not with me, not with Koji.
Yeah.
I love that she said that.
Yeah, just being like, you can participate and be crazy or not, and you're still a Swiftie either way.
That's what I've been trying to tell you, fucking bitches.
Yeah, like being a Swiftie just means like liking her music.
Right. In which case I've been a Swiftie more than half my life.
Correct.
Speaking of a Swiftie.
What number?
Number 3.
Oh, yeah.
Harry Styles ran the Berlin Marathon in under...
Speaking of a Swiftie.
I know, the segues are just...
on fire today. I love your segues, Jax.
Thank you, turd. Harry Styles ran the Berlin Marathon in under 3 hours using a fake name. So it's funny. This headline says pop star Harry Styles, and I do feel like they have to remind us, because it's like, who is... They don't say pop star Taylor Swift. They just say Taylor Swift. But it's like, who is Harry Styles these days?
Jackie is preying on his downfall. It's insane.
And then it starts out, English singer and songwriter Harry Styles ran the Berlin... Yeah, that's woof that you have to tell us who that is.
It's kind of giving written by AI.
Oh, perhaps. Let's look for the 2 dashes.
Right.
Ran the Berlin Marathon in under 3 hours on Sunday. Organizers confirmed to news agency DPA that Styles took part. He was one of 55,000 runners taking part in the race on what is widely regarded as the fastest marathon track in the world. He finished the race in just under 3 hours, 2 hours, 59 minutes, and 13 seconds.
Wait. A whole marathon?
A whole marathon.
In 2 hours and 59 minutes? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, they said a sub 3 hour marathon is a coveted mark for many marathon runners. Like, he kind of crushed it.
And a lot of people are wondering, like, how does one train for a marathon and, like, never be spotted? Right?
Yeah, because you have to cover a lot of ground. You can't, like, really do it on the treadmill.
You can't. You need to do it out. You can do parts of it, but you need to really
get
be
out
outside.
There. Get out there.
People are marveled. And actually, if you know Harry, you actually know he's been a runner for quite some time. There's a very famous photo of him going for a run and throwing up. And then, like, obviously, like, people found out where it was and built a memorial. Like, this Harry Styles threw up here. But like, we know he's a runner. He's a track star. I didn't know he was operating at this level. I'm glad he's using his time off productively. He's obviously not making music, but he is breaking records, and that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is like a good use of your energy, and it's positive. You know, it's healthy.
Get out. It's very Michelle Obama coded.
Yeah.
I feel like this is great, obviously. I just think if you're in a relationship with someone who's training for a marathon, like they're the worst versions of themselves, right? Like especially he's doing it at a real elite athletic level when it comes to diet, exercise, training. Like you're just sort of 100% committed to that. I don't know if he's seeing anyone during the course of this training. I just imagine it was really hard for the person he was dating with. And I also feel like when you're training at this level and like you're eating like a lot of fruits, veggies, like you're farting a lot. Like you have gas and stuff. Sorry. I just feel like whoever he's been living with has been dealing with a lot.
I feel like that's why he's not been seen with anyone, perhaps. And only in the last 2 weeks. Only in the last 2 weeks, Zoe Kravitz, like she's here for the good times.
Right. It's easy to show up and celebrate sub 3 hours.
Right, but when he was clocking in at 6 hours.
Clogging the toilet.
She wasn't there for that part. No.
Oh my God, I'm seriously cracking up. Because it reminds me of Love is Blind UK with Ashley and the guy who was like really nutty about food.
Yeah.
And like he was just like so strict, and obviously he wasn't training for anything, but like men get like so toxic when they like are like that, and I just feel like Harry's kind of been in his toxic era.
Do you think like more people who are single do marathon stuff like this, or more people who are in relationships? It's kind of like a mature relationship thing to do, but it's also like single.
You have to be kind of selfish, like you have to prioritize your schedule and the training and the food and everything. So I don't know. I actually feel like it's kind of a single person thing.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I could put up with somebody who was so committed to like this one thing that wasn't me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. You can't have like small children. So there's a time in your life. There's a season.
Actually, Margot's friend Emily is running the New York City Marathon on behalf of the Mark Schoenwetter Foundation, raising money. She's almost at $10,000. If you want to donate, you should do that.
Yeah.
It's always a good time to donate to the Mark Schoenwetter Holocaust Education Foundation.
That would also be part of your platform as First Lady. And it would work hand in hand with my platform because mine is books and his is books.
Yeah, 1,000%.
So we would work hand in hand. So I should tell my husband to become president.
Yeah. I like that.
I guess you could do like First Lady things even if you're like not First Lady, but who wants you?
Yeah, but like, why would anyone listen to you? Like, you're not the First Lady. You're just a random lady.
I agree. You're not first.
You're last.
He also, Harry ran under the name Stead Sarandos. Like Ted Sarandos from the
Netflix. CEO of Netflix. Okay, so obviously if I'm a crazy person, it's an Easter egg, right? Harry's House movie coming to Netflix when?
You really think so? I don't feel like, I mean, I don't know why he would be Stead Sarandos. That's so weird.
That's so weird. Okay, wait. I did not know that.
I don't think he's not an Easter egg.
And also,
boy.
if it's a play on Ted Sarandos, why wouldn't you do Ned? Like, it has to be, Stead is not a name.
Claudia, I don't know. Like, I'm actually dumbfounded. If anybody has a theory, let us know.
That's the most curious part of this.
Yeah. Maybe he's good friends with Ted Sarandos, but like, why? They're not the same age and like, they're not in the same industry.
They're not
They're
in the
both
same
in
industry.
the entertainment industry, but like he's in movies and television and Harry's in music. Like, and Harry he's not even like a tailor who like crosses over, had a concert DVD. Like,
so funny. I literally Googled Ted Sarandos and the first suggested thing that came up is Ted Sarandos, Harry Styles.
oh, well, there we go.
And people are also like wondering.
Especially if he never expected to be spotted. Like, we would have never even known he ran as Stead Sarandos.
Yeah.
Like, maybe they're just boys.
This is really weird. Like the Ted Sarandos thing, I can't get over.
Yeah.
Huh.
Curious.
Extremely.
Are you ready for our fourth story?
No. Is it our fourth story that's brought to you by David Protein?
It is.
I have some shocking news for you, Jackie.
Oh, I'm
Recent
sad.
surveys show that 71% of Americans want to increase their protein intake. And David Protein said, hold my beer. Held my bar. Introducing David. Packed with 28 grams of protein, just 150 calories, and 0 sugar, David gives you everything you need without all the junk. It's 40% more protein and 57% fewer calories than the bars you've seen for years. It's truly the most efficient, portable protein bar on the planet, and they're doing the most when it comes to the flavors. I have to say that. I feel like everyone does the same couple of flavors when it comes to protein bars. David is like getting creative. Some of them are kind of crazy, but you know what? They're Ben Soffers of the world. Love them. I'm a standard gal. You know, I really like their they have like a cinnamon churro one. Ben's going blueberry. Like he's going nuts. They offer so many different flavors. He
loves blueberry.
He loves blueberry. He does.
Olivia was in my house swiping my Davids yesterday. Not to call her out, but just want to show.
Okay, put her on
I just
blast.
want to show the power of Davids. Like everybody loves them.
And you can really find it everywhere.
I have to put them under lock and key.
Their packaging is iconic gold. It's like a shiny gold bar. You can see it from a mile away.
So Willy Wonka.
They've been spotted all around New York City, just about every bodega and many other retailers in the country. You can buy it directly also from their website, davidprotein.com/toast. And the deal is if you buy 4 cartons, you're going to get the 5th for free. So visit a store near you today or visit davidprotein.com/toast to get yours. Today's episode is also brought to you by Thrive Cosmetics. You know, this season is all about looking and feeling your best, but without piling it on, right? Like our skin is getting dry. It's that crusty, musty time of year. And Thrive Cosmetics is our go-to for simple, clean, and radiant looks with minimal effort and maximum impact. Every product from Thrive Cosmetics is 100% vegan. It's cruelty-free. It's made with skin-loving, clean ingredients that work with your skin, not against it. So there are so many viral Thrive Cosmetics products. I love the mascara. I'm wearing it today. The Brilliant Eye Brightener, like that inner corner shadow look is such a pretty look. And this brightener stick from Thrive Cosmetics just makes it really easy to get into your inner corner to do a little under the brow bone shimmer. Also, their waterproof eyeliner comes in 8 shades. It's smudge proof. It glides on smoothly. People love it. And there's a built-in sharpener so you can get those really fine lines. You know, some would say, cat eye sharp enough to kill a man. Some would say that.
Man.
Okay, don't be rude. The ingredients are nourishing. They support just a ton of great different causes. That's why it's called Thrive Cosmetics. If you want to maximize your look with minimal effort, do so at thrivecosmetics.com/toast for an exclusive offer of 20% off. That's Thrive Cosmetics, CAUSEMETICS.com/toast. I feel like whenever I do an ad for Thrive, like my real Long Island comes out. Thrive Cosmetics.
They want you to say it like that.
1000%. Today's episode is also brought to you by BetterHelp. So BetterHelp is therapy done entirely online. You know, we all turn to funny places for support, but not everyone is a therapist. You might need to find the right one, and you can do it with BetterHelp. So we've all done it before, turning to a barista, a hairdresser, or just a stranger in a bathroom for advice. As fun as they are to talk to about everyday topics, when you're looking for help about relationships, anxiety, depression, or other clinical issues, those people may not be the best places to start. They might not have the right answers for you. So instead, get guidance from a credentialed therapist online with BetterHelp. So BetterHelp offers quality therapists. Their therapists work according to a strict code of conduct. They are fully licensed in the US, and BetterHelp offers a therapist match commitment. So they do the initial matching work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. A short questionnaire helps identify your needs, your preferences, and then their 10 plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate means that they typically get it right the first time. But if you aren't happy with your match, you can switch to a different therapist at any time from their tailored recommendations. It's super flexible. It's done completely online. You can pause your subscription whenever you need to, and you can switch therapists at any time at no additional cost. They have over 30,000 therapists. It is the world's largest online therapy platform. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. So find the one with BetterHelp. Listeners of The Toast are going to get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/toast. That's betterhelp.com/toast. Today's episode is brought to you by Huggies Little Snugglers. Huggies is the only leading brand with all-around blowout protection for sizes 1 and 2. And I don't know, I'm still new here, but I don't know if the blowouts get better or worse, but I feel like they can't possibly get worse than when Ruby's in his size 1 and 2. He's eating round the clock, 24/7. There's no regulated poops. You know, it's any time of day we could be expecting a blowout. And there's really nothing worse than a blowout, especially if you're out of the house. Could it be more inconvenient? And if you don't have a change of clothes, you're beyond screwed. And also I just got Ruby. Oh, you recommended this little chair for Ruby.
And I posted it. He's having office hours.
So I put it on my Instagram and everybody was like, it's the best chair, but everybody was saying it's the blowout chair. Something about the way that they're sitting up like really just moves the poop up.
Okay.
So you need a diaper that's on the offensive, not on the defensive.
I understand. Okay, good thing we have Huggies.
Huggies Little Snugglers are up to 100% leak proof with blowout protection in the front and back. Oh, I haven't experienced a front blowout. That sounds crazy. Oh, side, yeah. Especially on sizes 1 and 2. So you can feel confident relying on them for your little ones. Huggies Little Snuggers, now with blowout protection in every direction. Sizes 1 and 2. Huggies, they've got you. They've got your baby. I feel like when it comes to my philosophy on like baby brands and products, like if I used it as a kid and it's still around, like that's sort of the litmus test.
Approved.
And Huggies is that girl. And it's been that girl since I was in a Huggies. So Huggies Little Snugglers, now with blowout protection in every direction. Sizes 1 and 2. Huggies, we've got you, baby.
Thank you, Turdy.
You're welcome.
Our next story is a little update on something that we were speculating about last week. Not really an update, but just like more pictures emerging. Nina Dobrev and Zac Efron, like looking more like a little something on their European yacht vacation. So Nina and...
So everyone was in Europe this weekend for a wedding.
Yes. And like, I think Nina, Zac, like, and the tellers, like they arrived together like on their yacht.
Yeah, I think they like made a trip of it, right? They did
Right.
like a week-long yacht trip because it was at Hotel du Cap.
Yes.
It looked sick. I was trying to figure out who the people are. I couldn't figure it out. They had Coldplay playing at the reception. Like, it was insane.
Yeah.
Everyone was there. I have no clue who these people were. It looked sick. And yes, we did get additional photos. And I feel like...
You know who was there?
I feel like...
Juliette Porter. Did you see her there?
Yes, she was there.
I said, go Juliette.
Go, Juliette.
Check,
go.
yes, Juliette.
We'd love to see girls from reality TV doing big things.
And Toast co-host doing big things.
Of course. We need to get her back maybe for your maternity leave. Just ask her about the wedding.
Yeah. No, she's kind of like everywhere all the time.
She's fabulous. So I feel like we're watching the Zac Efron, Nina Dobrev thing in real time. Like, we don't have answers yet because it's still actively happening. Like, with each photo I see of them, he's more and more dazzled by her. In these most recent photos, like, he's straight up giddy.
Yeah, no, he's like literally looking at her like so intently. It's like
lovingly.
Back off.
Yeah, Jill.
And I think we don't have answers yet because like neither do they. They're just sort of getting to know each other. And I don't think she minds the fact that like Sean is seeing this.
It's huge for the whole, you know, getting back at your ex thing.
But do you also see the pictures of like her and Kelly like cuddling up and looking
clearly having a moment?
Yeah, like looking like it was a heartbroken best friend being heartbroken.
Yeah, there's a lot of paparazzi pictures. I feel like I'm on the boat. Like, I literally know. Between, like, Kelly always shares a lot on social media, which is great. That's why we love her. Then all the paparazzi pictures, I basically feel like I'm there. So, yeah, obviously, like, there was a crash out. And maybe, like, Kelly pulled her for a chat to be like, what do you think of Zac? And instead of, like, it being a fun and exciting conversation, she couldn't help but, like, talk about the hurt of allegedly being cheated on by Shaun White.
She's just like, I'm not ready. Like, sure, he's great,
right.
but, like, I'm not there yet.
He also is in his bleach blonde era, bleachella. I'm not obsessed with it, I can't lie.
Me neither.
On any man. I don't think any man looks better as a bleach, because they all do it like for fun, right? Yeah. I don't think any of them look better. I saw a conspiracy theory on TikTok that which Chris was it? The one who's married to the commoner.
Chris Evans.
That for the last few years, anytime he's been seen publicly, he's wearing a lace front wig. This girl I follow on TikTok like broke it down. And honestly, like, he definitely got hair plugs because you can see the evolution of his hairline receding, and then full. And then they said a few years after that, he actually just switched to a lace front wig, which is a crazy accusation, allegedly.
Why wouldn't he just get like the full plug?
He did.
Okay. So why does he need a wig?
And then I think maybe like the plugs didn't take in the way that they wanted him to.
Or while we wait for the plugs to develop, because it does take months.
No, because the plugs did develop, and then you see his hairline literally come back, his forehead gets smaller. And then they said he switched to a lace front. I don't know. But back to what I was saying. Every man does like a bleach era, and it's like fun, but I don't think any of them like ever look better bleached than they do not bleached. Mm-hmm. And Zac Efron has been like going back and forth bleach for a couple of years.
Yeah, I don't know why he can't settle in his look. Like, you're naturally handsome.
He can't quit the bleach.
No, but
like,
it's everything.
Stop.
It's also like the facials. Like, he does a lot, and you're naturally handsome guy. Like, you could stop it.
It's true. He's kind of like plagued with like the toxic.
He has like
Hollywood.
body dysmorphia. Like, it's sad to see.
He does. Zac, you're extremely handsome. Just leave it alone. Put the needle down.
And yeah, and like you're like buff and like you're aging gracefully. Like, just stop. What are you doing?
Put the hair dye down and back away from the sink.
But like, I don't know what
it's gonna be okay.
sees when he looks in the mirror. He doesn't see what we see, which is a beautiful man.
No, he does not see. I feel like when you get so famous at like the peak of your youth as like a young teenage heartthrob, you do spend the rest of your life like chasing that high and that look. And that must be like a toxic thing for a man or a woman. So I'm sympathetic, but I'm here to tell you, Zach, and I would tell you if you weren't, like, you're still hot. Leave it alone.
Yeah. Yeah. Go easy on yourself.
Let up. Like, you're so cute.
He's so cute.
And maybe now, like with his brother popping off, like his younger brother, that must like maybe be like hard for him. I don't know.
No way. He's definitely like, he's taken his brother this far. I think to see his brother then like go and do it on his own, like I think he would be happy for him.
With Rosh Hashanah being on Tuesday, Wednesday, we are going to have to save our Dancing with the Stars recap for Thursday.
Okay.
Oh, wait. And what does that mean for the fate of the DTQ?
Let's see how things go. The fate of the DTQ greater than the fate of Ophelia.
Remains to be seen, actually.
Are you ready for our fifth and final story? A little fashion news.
Okay.
NikeSkims sets their launch date for September 26th. So a while back, we reported that Nike and Skims are not doing just a collab. They're doing a line together called NikeSkims, no space in between. And
such a bad name.
They were actually supposed to launch in the spring, and apparently they had delays after a series of missteps under the former chief executive officer, who has now been replaced. Now, NikeSkims is ready to launch. They are launching on September 26th. They have like over 50 pieces. Like, this is not just like a drop. This is
and what is it, like athleisure?
Yeah, it's like the Skims look, but like Nike branded.
But like for workout clothes, is that's what I'm saying?
I think for like all categories. Like, yeah, athleisure, workout, sweats, everything.
Yeah, got it. Skims doesn't put out anything that's bad, right? Like, and also Nike is Nike. And I feel like if Kim was ever going to get into like the athleisure game, which is so oversaturated, like her doing it with the biggest and the baddest, it's going to be fab. I forgot about this announcement. I personally wasn't like waiting around for the drop. So my life remains unaffected. I probably won't get anything unless, you know, they want to send me some PR. But cool.
Yeah, cool. I think it'll be cute stuff. As you said, it's always cute stuff. Mm-hmm. Kim's been going through a lot of like business changes recently, like on the low. Did you also see she's not a part of Sky Ventures anymore?
And are they still going to call themselves Skakai, or are they going to drop the extra K?
I don't know.
She's not involved.
Are they even going to have a venture? They were like set out to raise $1 billion. They only raised like $100 million. And they only invested in one company, Truff, which was a company before Skakai.
Right. And they didn't make it that much bigger. Mm-hmm. I feel like I've actually been seeing it less since she invested.
So weird. That was like a huge story. That was set to like change the industry. And then as we reported, Skikin, gone. She
also made a lot of waves over the weekend, her and Chris, because a couple of clips from Kanye's documentary were leaked. And I don't know where, is the documentary out or just these clips? I don't know anything about it. But there were a couple of really kind of crazy clips between Kanye and Kim and Kanye and Chris.
I saw the one between Kanye and Chris.
Sorry, Chris is a queen. The clip only proves it. Like, she's a queen.
Yeah, she's very patient, very loving.
Right. And
I don't know.
She's just doing her best.
I wonder, like, in what context that clip is in the documentary, which I have obviously no interest in watching. But it's like, was that meant to make her look bad?
No, it wasn't. And I think that, like, everybody's like, look, she's so great. Like, it makes her look great.
Right, but was it meant, like, when he said, like, in, you know, what is he saying about that moment in that documentary?
He's screaming at her, being like, you know, like,
I'm
I'm in this place because of you.
And yeah.
Right, like, your family is responsible. Everyone, like, the Kardashian curse, basically. Like,
right, no, but also that, like, she wants him, like, on medication. She put him in a hospital because he's mentally ill.
You're welcome.
And, like, he's saying, like, that he'd rather be dead than do those things. So in the documentary, if he's doing, like, voiceover or whatever, like, is he still maintaining, like, that's how he feels?
Right, what's, like, the wind up? I don't know.
Someone would have to watch the documentary for any of us to know that, and I don't know anyone.
And it ain't gonna be me.
It's not gonna be me either, for obvious reasons. But yeah, just taken out of context, yeah, she looks like a very patient, loving person. I don't know if that was the intended effect.
No, but slay, another win in Chris's column. First, she gets this big MAC Cosmetics campaign. I don't know if you saw that.
Yes, I did.
And now she's a hero.
Yeah. I didn't see the clip with Kim. What was happening there?
He was yelling at her too, you know, and she's crying. Like, it was just
sad.
Yeah. And it makes you realize, like, how much worse it was behind the scenes, and like Kim and Chris and the whole family, like they're such queens. I'm sorry, like for never once speaking ill of him, saying anything, because like he gave him plenty of reasons, more so than I think we could have ever.
Yeah, in addition to the ones that we do know.
Right, like the kid stuff, the public stuff, like, the text messages, all that.
The Nazi stuff.
Right, pee pee poo poo.
Yeah, pee pee poo poo's nothing. That was like a fun time.
Yeah.
Compared to what came next.
So those were the stories, and you know what? I actually really enjoyed them. I can't tell if the stories were great or I just had so much fun doing it because we were together.
We're great.
Yeah. Huge. I feel like that's kind of every episode of The Toast. Were the stories great or were we great?
It's like a classic chicken and egg situation.
Sometimes the stories are great and like we're fine. Sometimes the stories are great and we're great. Sometimes the stories are terrible and we're great. And sometimes the stories are terrible and so are we. And like that's just human, you know?
Yeah, we're humans. I think that's a fair assessment.
It's a great takeaway from today's episode.
And we have to give grace to ourselves, but not today because we crushed it.
100%. Today, marked safe.
This is our last show of the Jewish year. So
we'll
I
see
will
you next year.
See you next year, Koji.
No, I'll see you in like an hour.
Yeah, on FaceTime. But I'll see you in this capacity next year. And yeah, now I am just sitting like this. Like if anyone was like, oh, you're sitting different. Yeah, I am. Okay?
Yeah, when we opened up the show and you were like, I'm like
man-spreading. Yeah.
That's at some point in pregnancy, that is the only way to sit.
Yeah. Well, first of all, it's like better for my circulation. I'm much more comfortable. So that's just, it is what it is, you know, and I know you all understand. And I know you would never tell me that I look like I'm going to be warm in that.
No, we wouldn't dream of it.
I actually feel like sometimes people would say that, but like, I just want you to know, like.
It's not a harmless comment.
No, it's full of harm.
And when you've like grown up hating your arms specifically, and everybody's like, why don't you just take your jacket off? Why don't you just throw yourself off a roof? Like, please, are you kidding?
No, it's so crazy.
Insane.
As if I don't know, like as if I can't handle my business.
As if I don't have the weather app. Like, please.
So infuriating. Let's end on a positive note. Shana Tova, Happy New Year. Shana Tova, met you, Kai. Hope it's a sweet one.
It's a sweet one.
It's a sweet one.
Thank you guys so much for listening to the Toast and Lonnie Morning Show, where we deliver the fast 5 stories that you need to know every Monday through Friday on YouTube. So if you're watching us on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We're also available as a podcast anywhere podcasts can be found. So that's Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Public Radio, iHeartRadio, CastBox, all the places where you listen to podcasts. My name is the Toast, 5-star review about how beautiful, about how stunning, about how wickedly talented we are.
Love ya. Bye. Leave a message.